Students, I welcome you all on Rishikul Online School, the best platform for providing online education to students. So again, I welcome you. Students, this is module number 4, and in this module we shall discuss the chapter In the Kingdom of Fools, and this chapter has been taken from your book Moments. So in the next slide we shall discuss rest of the story. So let's come and see. Students, in the previous module, we have discussed that the king ordered that the merchant must be executed for the killing of the burglar. And in this slide, we shall discuss the rest of the story. So let's go and see what happens. A new stake was ordered by the king for the execution. However, moments before the killing, the minister observed that the merchant was too thin for the new stake. So it was decided to find a person who fitted the stake. The disciple who had gone fat after eating bananas, rice, wheat, and ghee for days was caught to be killed in place of the merchant. He pleaded that he was a sannyasi and had not done anything wrong, but the king's man didn't listen to him. He was reminded of his guru, and while waiting for death, he prayed to him in his heart for help. Rest of the story will be discussed in the next slide. So let's go to next slide and see what happens, whether the merchant was forgiven or he was executed. So let's go to next slide and see. Students, in this slide we shall discuss that the guru had magical powers and he saw everything in a vision. He arrived at once to save his disciple. He first scolded the disciple and then whispered something in his ears. Then, admiring the king for his wisdom, the guru urged him to put him to death in place of his disciple. The disciple at once understood the guru's move and insisted on being put to death earlier than his guru. This behavior puzzled the king. He asked the guru to explain the reason behind the desire to get executed first. So rest of the story will be discussed in the next slide. So let's move to next slide and see. Students, in this slide we shall discuss the story further and see what happens. The guru asked the king to promise him that if he told him the reason, he would put him to death earlier than the disciple. The king assured him, and the guru, taking the king aside, told that the stake was the stake of the God of justice. It was new, and no criminal had ever been put on it. Hence, whoever dies first will be reborn as the king, and the next person will be reborn as the minister. The rest of the story will be discussed in the next module. So keep watching the modules and thank you.